Your operations are the heartbeat to your business. I created this podcast to help you balance your childlike innovation with parent-like efficiency. Welcome to Daily Ops Boost. Team, good morning. Good morning. At least it's morning where I'm at today. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for listening into another Daily Ops Boost. Today we're talking a little bit of process, systems, and SOPs, and what the difference is between each. Because here's the thing: is there are a lot of nuances in between processes, systems, and SOPs, right? They're sometimes used interchangeably, but there are actual differences. They aren't just words that we plug in essentially anywhere, right? So let's break them down for you so you have an understanding of how to organize your business, how your ops work the most effectively. So let's start at the top with process. And process is, the actual definition is a series of steps or actions carried out in a specific order to achieve an outcome. Okay. It defines what needs to be done, the sequence of the task, and the desired result that is actually needing to be achieved. So basically, there's a start and a stop to any type of process, right? And that's something that you got to think in mind of, like, when you're building a high level process, is that it needs a start and it needs a stop. And then in between that start and stop, we're going to have an ordered list of tasks to get from one point to another. Okay. And that leads us into system. So a system is is a set of interconnected processes that work specifically together to achieve a larger overarching goal. Okay, so once again, we're thinking big picture whenever we think of something like a system, right? Now, there might be multiple processes inside of a system that help you interact with the team, or it's dependent on someone else or some other function of the team, right? So it works cohesively as a whole. And so, for example, in your HR system, you might have something along the lines of hiring, employee development, performance evaluation, running payroll, right? Those are all HR processes, right? But they all work together inside of a system, right? And you could probably do this same thing for like lead generation or sales. There are certain processes that you will have inside of one system. So system is very overarching, it's very large, and then inside of the system are all the processes that specifically make that system work. And then the last thing that we have is the SOP, or as you guys know, standard operating procedures. And this is where a lot of entrepreneurs spend a lot of time. And this is the detailed guide that gives instruction how to carry out one specific task or one specific part of a process, right? Of an entire system that actually needs to get done with human interaction, right? So anything that is human interaction, anything that we touch with human interaction actually needs an SOP to go along with it. And that SOP tells us exactly how to get maybe like a more complex task done. But it's really good for training employees, ensuring that these tasks get done the correct way the first time. Now, all of these intertwine with each other, right? So when we're thinking a large system, well, we have the processes inside of the system, and then inside of the system, we have SOPs, right? You kind of think of it as a Russian doll, right? Where you're stacking those little dolls inside of each other, right? And then you get to the very small one, right? The small one is going to be your SOP, and the very big one is going to be the actual system, right? So just kind of think of it in that way, and essentially now you could be a snob at your next business dinner when someone misuses process or system or SOP, right? You can call them out for it and say, hey, that's actually not right. Don't do that, because people probably won't like you very much. But that's all I got for you guys today. Hope it was useful. We'll see you in the next one. Peace. Thank you so much for listening to Daily Ops Boost. We really appreciate your attention on this podcast. Go follow me over on Instagram. We post a ton of video content over there that is going to be valuable to your agency operations. So head over there, go follow me. It'll take 2 seconds. Appreciate you.